Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Soludo, flags off second phase of elder leaving program for communities and schools. Today is World Hypertension Day. JAMB introduces emergency counseling support for candidates facing challenges. And on the foreign scene, Portugal gears up for third national election in 3 years. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 08002 200008. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7:30 p.m. on ABS Television. I am Ogenerume Ogogome. And now the news in details. Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Noya Soludo, has flagged off the second phase of the Elder Living Organic Garden Program for communities and schools and secondary schools in the state. The ceremony, which was held in Oka, also saw the inauguration of Elder Living ambassadors who would Elder Living school club activities in 100 selected secondary schools in Anambra State. The projects are all driven by the governor's wife Healthy Living program with the vision of integrating the culture of healthy and purposeful lifestyle among the people. In an address during the event, Mrs. Soludo explained that the Healthy Living Garden program is targeted at getting the students early in life to embrace agriculture, imbibe hard work, and love charity by recognizing the importance of maintaining a garden from where they would get common staple crops needed daily in the family. Inaugurating the school ambassadors, Ms. Soludo said that they have been carefully selected because of their capacities, appealing to the principals of the schools to lend consistent support to the ambassadors. The governor's wife also explained that Healthy Living with Noya Soludo is designed to give every student a platform to succeed, stating that each club member carries an identity of difference and that each member of the club must stick to its foundational norms always. Earlier in her address, the chairman of Anambra State Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Professor Nkechi Kedugu, said that the launch of the initiatives by the governor's wife speaks to a commitment to the welfare, growth and development of the Anambra child. Acknowledging the immense benefits that can be derived from the initiatives, Ikedugu said starting early to equip the students with such knowledge and ideologies will ensure that they grow into responsible and healthy adults. She further expressed appreciation to the governor's wife for the recruitment of blind teachers into the commission, adding that the commission today has 28 blind teachers who are teaching in schools in the state. Today is World Hypertension Day. Hypertension, also known as high blood pressure, is a common medical condition where the force of the blood against the artery walls is consistently too high, which can cause serious health problems. Speaking on the significance of the day, the Non-Communicable Diseases Anambra State Director, Mrs. Adaku Ego, noted that hypertension usually shows no symptoms until it causes significant damage to the heart, brain, kidneys, or eyes, saying that irregular blood pressure checks at the health facility, pharmacy, home, or at community health outreaches can save lives. She advocated for the eating of healthy foods with less salt, more fruits and vegetables, active regular physical exercise, management of stress, among others, as ways to prevent it. In a similar spirit of global observance, today is also World Telecommunication and Information Society Day, an international observance that highlights the pressing need to advance digital gender equality so that women and girls everywhere can also benefit from and contribute to digital transformation. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo reports that bearing in mind on the essence of this year's event themed Why Gender Equality in Digital Transformation Matters, the chairperson of the International Federation of Women Lawyers, FIDA, Anambra State Chapter, Barrister Mara Mojoke, who emphasized that it is time for women to be included in every area of advancement, innovation and development, advocated for active policies and laws that will provide women with safe spaces to thrive, especially in today's digital world, and reminded women that they can excel in any aspect of life if they trust and believe in themselves. The acting Vice-Chancellor Chukwuemeka
the international world is beginning to recognize the fact that women have to step up, and women are actually stepping up. It's time for them to be included in every area of advancement, innovation, essentially inclusiveness in economic growth, innovation, and social development.
On her part, Mrs. Anguleka Epundu Okonkwo observed that gaps in access and affordability of the internet and digital devices, as well as limited digital skills, have continued to hinder the participation of women and girls in today's economy and in shaping tomorrow's digital solutions.
The authority in charge should expose our girls, our ladies more, to know all about internet, to know what it has to do with their lives. Because ladies, girls are resilient. Just as they run their homes, they put the best in whatever they do. When being exposed to internet, I believe they will do more better.
Another respondent, Mr. Daniel Okeke, who commended the international community for instituting such a day to raise awareness about the need for gender equality, advised that women should not see it as a license to compete or clash with their male counterparts, but instead to use the opportunity to work on themselves and contribute positively to society. In Oka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
Meanwhile, the acting Vice-Chancellor Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University COOU Barium, Professor Kate Omenua, says the combined convocation Silver Jubilee ceremonies being embarked upon by the university is a celebration of excellence, togetherness and pride in the name Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, whom she described as a hero of all times. Queen Anambra reports that Professor Omenua stated this during a press conference in preparation for the combined convocation of Silver Jubilee ceremonies to intimate the general public of the week-long activities lined up for the double event.
The VC's conference room at Imarian campus of the university. Professor Omenua, flanked by top management staff of the institution, recounted how the university was established in the year 2000 with 500 students, 56 staff members, but today has grown in leaps and bounds with 23,500 students, 1,582 staff, with many more achievements. She disclosed that now the university is oversubscribed. Professor Omenua listed the activities to celebrate the double events, Silver Jubilee Health Charity Walk, to key into the healthy living of Noye Soludo, back to our roots event, Founders and Heritage Day Cultural Carnival Award, documentary on COOU at 25, convocation lectures, among others, to commence on Saturday, 17th May, and to end next week, Saturday, 24th May. During the events, special recognitions will be accorded to Dr. Noye Soludo, Igwe Alex Onido of Ogidi, Chief Emma Bishop, among others.
It's a day for reflection, a time of gratitude. Most importantly, we are going to have recognition of some of people who are actually part of our heritage. We are in touch with all of them that are receiving an award, and they are excited. They are happy that we found it out to use the award.
Queen Anambra reporting for ABS News.
Deborah's Foundation, in conjunction with IDE Global Movement, has organized a day special seminar for NYSC members serving in Onitsha North local government area at the council's secretariat hall with the theme, After NYSC, What Next? Ogochukwu Onraya completes the story.
In a keynote address, the founder IDE Global Movement, High Chief Austin Ekwozo, said the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) marks a transit from the academia to the world of service, responsibility, and self-discovery, thanks the core members on humility, truthfulness, and the fear of God for them to excel. In a welcome address, the founder of Deborah's Foundation, Mrs. Deborah Casimir, stated that their vision is to empower the youths and restore the dignity of the African child, saying that the event is a step towards realizing that vision by providing a platform for dialogue, learning, and inspiration. Various speakers, including the chairman on the occasion, who was a former commissioner in Anambra State, Mr. Uche Okafor, the managing director, CEO of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Mr. Chris Moloku, represented by Mr. Val Ogwejofo of ABS Onitsha Commercial Department, Chairman Vidalo Spent, Mr. Uchenna Ide, the chairman of Onitsha North Local Government Area, Honorable Tony Nwora, told the core members to be wealth creators, while the core liaison officer, Jacob Opo, described the seminar as impactful.
Just as I said, that the beginning of wisdom is fear of God. When you have fear of God, when you have humility and truthfulness, sky is your limit.
Our vision is clear: to empower the youth and restore the dignity of the African child. We believe that every young person possessing the immense potential and with the right support and opportunities, they can achieve greatness. Today's event is a step towards realizing that vision, providing a platform for dialogue, learning, and inspiration. As we embark on today's discussions, activities, let us remember that journey after NYSC is not just about seeking for employment, but about discovering one's purpose.
Ogochukwu Orano for ABS News.
Still to come on the news, JAMB introduces emergency counseling support for candidates facing challenges. Another for instance, Portugal gears up for third national election in 3 years. The news returns shortly after the break. Stay with us.
Naanị nri dị mma ka anyị chọrọ nri na-edozi ahụ ọtụtụ akwụkwọ nri mana anyị chọkwara ka ọ dị ezigbo ụtọ. Knorr Cubes ọ bụ ya bụ ihe nzuzo eji ngwa nri na-edozi ahụ were mepụta dịka anụ ọkụkọ, basili, galik ma jupụtakwa na iron iji mee ka nri gị na-edozi ahụ ma dịkwa ezigbo ụtọ. Ọ bụ ya bụ eri amịcha aka nke ahụ bụ ọkaibe ka anyị tụbe ya ugo.
Gbanwee ụwa gị site n'ịgbanwe ihe dị n'efere gị.
Now for Titi, they don't put spices inside food because of the aroma and better way they do for body. But una need plenty space to keep all your spices if you must to enjoy the better inside theirs. Now, Mr. Chef Mixed Spices Seasoning Cube don't land with all your rich spices where you love inside one cube. Mr. Chef Mixed Spices Seasoning Cube. Spice mix exactly the way you like them. They available for seasoning cube. Try them today.
Ọ bụkwaghị naanị nri dị mma ka anyị chọrọ nri na-edozi ahụ ọtụtụ akwụkwọ nri mana anyị chọkwara ka ọ dị ezigbo ụtọ. Knorr Cubes ọ bụ ya bụ ihe nzuzo eji ngwa nri na-edozi ahụ were mepụta dịka anụ ọkụkọ, basili, galik ma jupụtakwa na iron iji mee ka nri gị na-edozi ahụ ma dịkwa ezigbo ụtọ. Ọ bụ ya bụ eri amịcha aka nke ahụ bụ ọkaibe ka anyị tụbe ya ugo.
Gbanwee ụwa gị site n'ịgbanwe ihe dị n'efere gị.
News on ABS Television. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has introduced the Candidate Counseling Emergency Support Center to assist candidates facing urgent challenges, particularly in light of ongoing examination issues. Announced on the development on Friday, JAMB stated that the new support center will serve as a supplementary channel to its existing ticketing platform, which remains the primary mode of communication with the board. Candidates and members of the public with pressing concerns are encouraged to contact designated officials via the emergency support line. The officials listed include Benga Yusuf, Dubem, Tony Obonna, and Ima, who can be reached on 07002 2000016. Despite this additional support system, JAMB emphasized that its established ticketing platform remains the most effective way to seek help. This initiative comes in the wake of a major rescheduling of the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME, affecting over 300,000 candidates. On the foreign scene, Portugal is facing its third national election in 3 years on Sunday, May 18, 2025, following the collapse of the center-right government of Luis Montenegro. The minority government of Montenegro lost a confidence vote in parliament amid questions about the prime minister's conduct, bringing the worst bout of political instability in Portugal's 51-year democracy. The election will decide all 230 seats in the Assembly of the Republic. Portugal's unicameral parliament with a population of around 10.6 million people. Portugal has had a series of minority governments in recent years as the traditional rivals for power, the center-right Social Democratic Party and the center-left Socialists, lost votes to growing smaller parties. The Portuguese president, Marcelo, has urged voters to participate actively in the country's third general election in 3 years, saying the continent faces stiff challenges to its security and economy that require political stability. And in sports, for sport news today, Nigeria has marked a significant milestone at the 2025 ITTF World Championships in Doha, Qatar, by clinching its first win at the mixed doubles event. The dynamic duo of Olajide Omotayo and Rabiat Ayola staged a thrilling comeback to defeat Egypt's Mahmoud Elmi and Faithy N 3-2 in the round of 64. The prestigious tournament, which commenced on Saturday, 17th May, features over 300 athletes from more than 70 member associations competing across 5 individual events: men's singles, women's singles, men doubles, women doubles, and mixed doubles. Despite a shaky start, losing the first 2 sets 9-11 and 7-11, Omotayo and Ayola displayed remarkable resilience. They rallied back to take the next 3 sets 11-6, 12-10, and 11-7, sealing the out-for 3-2 victory and advancing to the second round of the mixed doubles category. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television Oka, and also on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website by logging on to www.absradiotv.com. And now the main point. Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Noye Soludo, has flagged off second phase of healthy living program for communities and schools. Today is World Hypertension Day. JAMB has introduced emergency counseling support for candidates facing challenges. And on the foreign scene, we told you that Portugal gears up for third national election in 3 years. And to end the news, remember the security is yet to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report to scrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 08002 20008. And that's the end of the news on ABS Television Oka. I am Ogene Rume Ogogome. Thanks for watching.